Hello everybody and welcome to the winter season of 2016 with Team BakaShift Jelly. I just realised that I said 2016 and it's totally...
Well, it's
totally going to be
2016.
2016. It's going to be
man.
2016. That's scary. Anyway,
Why?
because
When you get old, years just don't matter anymore, man.
I just... Actually,
I'm
no.
25 next year.
I was having this realisation earlier that I was like, man, 2015, it's gone by so fast, and then I was making my top list of the year, and I was like, that was this year? I thought that was way longer ago than this year. Anyway, joining me as always is the lovely and wonderful BakaShift.
Right, I need to say, this is part one, not because I have copyright strikes. This is part one because we're only doing 2 parts because there's nothing to talk about.
No.
Yeah.
Alan did a part
Just
one
getting
last
that out of
time,
the way.
and he stuffed it up, so we're not letting him have one this season.
Hey, how dare.
And, of course, as always, joining me is the lovely Australian Toma. It's Pat.
It's me! I don't know what else I was meant to do. Yeah. Hello.
Now, if you don't know, we've been playing Amnesia on my
Yeah,
channel.
you might
should
remember
totally
us
watch it.
from such films as
Amnesia.
Patland B,
Amnesia.
the movie.
And
Amnesia.
Toma when he was a kid.
Amnesia.
Alan Bray!
We're going to record all of that tonight, and I can't wait.
It's gonna be
We're going to
amazing.
finish that
But-
off tonight.
Before we start, since we're starting off with the sports series, today, the day that we are recording, is the day that High Speed comes out, so,
Oh.
Is it?
yeah, High Speed Day today.
Is
what
it
you
killing
doing
you
in
not to be
England, mate?
there?
I mean, I would like to be in Japan, but I'm going, not this week, but the week after instead. So,
You terrified
Yep.
and excited?
I'm terrified. I'm pretty sure,
How-
like, I feel like these are my twilight years because I'm terrified of flying, so, if there
There's
isn't
like-
another Team BakaShift Jelly after this,
Are you there for like a month?
I'm there for 3 weeks.
That's crazy,
That's a
man.
month.
Crazy.
That's like loads of time.
I've got 10 days in Osaka and 8 days in Tokyo. So it's not quite 3 weeks. Just a bit under, I think.
Are you going to be in an anime while you're
Delightful.
there?
I'm going to be in a cinema where an anime is going to be.
Well, I guess that's good enough.
Anyway, I want to talk about relevant things to people who are watching instead of talking fluff for the next 20 minutes. So, we are starting off this season, which is a very small season. There's not that much to talk about. So
We should be done.
That's why we're doing the fluff. That's why we're doing the fluff. And we're starting off with Prince of Stride Alternative. Now, this is my most anticipated show of next season
And mine.
because it's land free. So, this is a sports show based on an Otome game
About running.
Yeah.
about running.
It's
So
about
there's
relay,
several
isn't it?
things here.
It's about
Uh,
touching
don't
hands and running further.
Well, I think it's clear if they're making a sports anime about this, they must be running out of ideas.
see, it's got Land Haru in it, and it's basically land free, and it's about running, which was something I used to do quite a lot when I was younger, so I can relate. And
Do you mean like you actually like ran at school, or just when anyone was a child, when they just used to run until they couldn't run anymore?
I was
She's trying to say
I was
that by
the-
shonen men used to run after her, and she was thrown away.
so I used to be the 7th fastest girl in my county in terms of
Wow.
long distance running. So
That's pretty good.
oh, how old age got to
And
me.
that's how Abby introduces herself still. She's like, did
And
you
then
know?
she got a computer.
Yep. And then I got the internet, even though it was on one of those modems that made the horrific sound every time, and you couldn't use the phone at the same time. But yeah, I can totally relate to running as a sport. So I don't know what else to say about this, to be honest.
Looks good.
It looks good.
That
It
PV
does
was
look
pretty
good.
nice. Got people
Madhouse are
excited.
making it, so
Yeah.
everyone loves Madhouse
Though-
right now.
It's all like buck wild, luminous, colourful.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm not sure what I think about that.
You're gonna watch it anyway, because I'm gonna disown you if you don't.
I mean, I might.
You're watching seasonal stuff again, so
I'm watching seasonal stuff after they've finished, and only watching the stuff that has confirmed to be good by other people.
Have
That
you
is a
watched
really
Snow White with the Red Hair
specific
yet?
criteria.
No, it's on the list though.
Better be on the
Because
list.
it's not on Crunchyroll.
It's on Viewster.
It's true, but it's not on Crunchyroll, so I can't watch it on my phone in bed.
Viewster's got a phone app.
Then I can watch it on my phone in bed.
See, I'm fixing everybody's problems today. Alright. I fixed one problem. Should we move on? Because apparently no one has anything to say about anything because this season is fucking bare bones as shit. So,
Yeah, man.
It's a show about running.
And that
Next
was the
door.
show that we're meant to be excited about.
I am excited about it, but I don't know anything about it.
Well, you
apart from
can't
it's
really
about-
say anything much beyond, like, it's about running.
The writer's really good.
There's going to be a running club.
Yeah.
And because it's based on an Otome game, it's going to be even more pandery than all the other ones that have got Bishonen in.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Do you reckon it's going to be more drama filled? Oh, it's an Otome game. Like, what kind of question is that?
It might have romance in this time.
Ooh.
Who knows?
There might be a
Can you
girl
imagine
in
if
it.
it was like a reverse harem? That'd be amazing. Everyone
I'm the
fucking
Prince
hated
of Stride. Would you like to be my Princess of Stride?
Sex.
What?
Anyway.
it. Did you just go sex?
I was like, do I say something? No, I forgot what I was about to say, so I just made a noise.
Oh,
So moving on.
what a great season.
To
Oh, fuck this name.
another Otome game thing, which is Non
It's like
9.
Monebi's channel or
Non plus
something.
Nonets.
I just look at that and I hate such a dumb
Okay.
name.
I think it's based on a game that's called Non 9. So I
Normally,
don't know
Yeah.
why it's called the Non plus
Now
Nonet.
it's weird, right? Because on some places it's non 9 no run plus nonetto, and on some places it's non 9 non plus nonet, and I'm like, which one is it? But nonetto is like you buy a cornetto and there's no
Yes.
ice cream in it. It's a nonetto.
special product tie-in for the release of Nonetto. It's
the cone.
But yeah, it's made by the people that make all of the Otome game things.
Yep, it's made by
And-
Idea Factory. And Idea Factory are fucking amazing, by the way. Because they've
Yeah,
brought out...
Diabolic Lovers, man.
They-
Oh, that's the best.
No, the only reason that I'm saying that is because they actually bring out their games in the West, which is quite nice. So if I had a PS Vita, I could be playing Non 9 right now. But
Is that actually out?
Yeah. it's out in English.
Man, crazy.
I don't think it's got a physical release. I think it's just digital, but it's PS Vita game, so...
Well, frickin' all PS Vita games are digital.
Yep.
I mean, you can buy physical ones, but why would you?
You can, but mostly you can't.
It's like, I've got this tiny little box that's probably got a download code in it.
Yeah. Like my limited edition Amnesia that didn't come with a physical copy of the game.
No, it's literally just stuff.
I mean, it's pretty
With a
great
code.
stuff. Anyway, I would like to play this game, but I don't have a PS Vita, so I'm settling for the anime because I've heard
Okay.
very, very, very good things about the game, and I think this is the first anime. I can never be sure because it's got a number in it, and I'm like,
You
I
haven't
assume
watched
so.
It is the first
Norn 1 through 8.
But has there ever been a good Idea Factory adaptation?
Don't know.
that's.
Is there?
I rewatched Amnesia.
Okay. I just looked at that
Um,
list and no.
I rewatched Amnesia. That anime is still trash. Like, people are like, I can't believe you're obsessed with the game. Are you going back on your opinions about Amnesia? And I'm like, no. The anime's fucking awful.
But
but-
it's great
I mean,
in a, like
judging
a,
by the picture
just-
of this show, it at least has better character designs than Amnesia.
Yay, they did it!
I see
Amnesia
it.
having what I deem to be literally the worst character designs in the history of anything drawn.
And the main character has a singular belt, which is an improvement.
I don't know, I can't see his legs. He might have more down there somewhere. He's like, my trousers are made entirely out of belts.
oh, Amnesia. You do make me smile. But the writer's good. The writer's done Brothers Conflict, which we're going to ignore, even though it's the thing that's probably the most similar. But they've worked on Monogatari, they worked on Tokyo Magnitude 8.0, and those are very good shows.
Good.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm gonna watch it.
And it's by Kinema Citrus, because I just like saying Kinema Citrus.
It's pretty good sound.
Cinema
Like
Citrus.
it sounds like a
Citrus.
juice brand.
It does. Because, citrus. Kinema Citrus. Moving on. Because Alan's not going to watch the Reverse Harem show unless it's on Crunchyroll and I make us do it for Rocco.
We.
I used to watch them because, like, I watched Utapri and that wasn't shit, and then all the other ones were, except Oran.
Yona?
I still don't really watch that as a reverse harem.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
watch it as an adventure show.
Wait, there's got to be one. There's got to be one out there
Yeah.
that you haven't seen. It's good. You've seen
Probably
Amnesia,
is.
right?
Oh, that's my favourite. Oh, I love being in cages. I've got a cagey personality, me.
Hey, save that for later.
Oh, I can't wait because I got some
Yep.
jokes. I've been
Now, if they don't know what we're referencing, that sounded really sexual.
Go watch the Amnesia playthrough. We haven't got to that part yet, but go watch the Amnesia playthrough. It'll make a lot more sense.
we talk about it constantly throughout.
There's a
Constantly.
cage, alright?
There's a cage in Amnesia.
We're getting sidetracked, but it's good
Yeah.
because we're recommending.
It's good, because otherwise this video will be 5 minutes long.
That's true. Moving on from Non 9.
to better
Let's talk
days.
about Nijiiro Days, which I really have nothing to say, but I just wanted to put it on the list because we have nothing to fucking
It's
talk
another
about.
one with boys in
I
it.
thought this
Got
was
boys
me that
in
put it
it.
on the list.
Oh, I put it
No?
on.
Yeah, I think it was, but it's a boy show, so I put it on Ebby's video.
Ah, okay. No.
We know why you're here, guys.
I know the
Nijiiro
story of
Days.
this one, so we can actually give our audience some
All right.
information.
Go, go, Pat.
So it's a group of boys, and they're all like fun and happy, and then this one boy likes this girl, and they're all like gonna team up and make sure he falls in love or something. I did skim it, but I don't know. That sound like a nice angle on a slice of life that I haven't seen in a while.
I only put it on the
It's
list because I
another-
was like, "That's a boy show." I've got a project
I don't
now
need to
that
read
requires
that.
me to watch all
He
of
has
the
a
boy
crush
shows,
on a girl
so-
called Anna.
Oh no.
And judging by the picture, there's a Makoto, a Nagisa, a Haru, and a Rin.
Poor
Oh my
Ray.
god, they are. They're even wearing a similar uniform. If that uniform were black and the tie were green,
Maybe
One
the-
thing I want to point out is that the director has like just mainly done mecha shows, and
So
and-
this
and,
should
like,
be your favourite. You should
Totally.
be totally up for this.
like he did Broken Blade, which is pro, and he also did the infamous and hilarious Macross 7, which I haven't seen, but is like well renowned as being like a big joke in the Macross community. And I do want to point out, yes, I know Macross Delta is airing this season. We're not talking about it because I haven't seen anything other than the first stuff, and I would literally say what I'm about to say now is I'm going to watch it eventually, and that's all I'd say.
Sounds like Alan.
did you put up a thumbnail for that one sentence?
No, I might throw a little thing on the screen or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll watch it when I'm done with the franchise because I watch stuff in order. I've got loads to get through before that.
And that's why Alan won't play Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh yeah, I've got to finish Xenosaga. And Xenosaga 3 is like 50 quid.
I paid 50 quid for Xenoblade Chronicles X and it came with an art book, so...
Yeah, but that just... And you said it wrong.
Did I?
You said Chronicles X. It's just Xenoblade X, isn't it?
No, it's Xenoblade
That's
Chronicles X.
Chronicles X.
Oh.
Ha, Alan, you look
You
like
said
a
it had
fool.
nothing to do with Chronicles, though. Oh.
Wait, just to clarify, there you go. It's Xenoblade Chronicles X. I am
Oh.
showing you the game art.
Okay, that's even stranger then if you say it's got like nothing to do with the first game. If it's actually because
So
I thought
far,
if it
it's
was
got
just
fucking
called
nothing to do with it.
if it was just called Xenoblade X, then that's less of an issue. But if it is actually called Xenoblade Chronicles X, it definitely sounds like unless it's Xenoblade Chronicles 10, and the reason why it's got nothing to do with it is because like 2 through 9 never got made.
Maybe that's it.
It's almost like we don't want to talk about anime.
By the way, if anyone spoils the ending of Xenoblade Chronicles X for me, you will get banned from this channel forever.
Shulk shows up and he does a kickflip over a burning horse.
Why is the horse burning? Why isn't he
It's
putting
like a
the horse
wooden
out?
horse. It's a Trojan horse.
Oh, okay. Why is there a Trojan
full
horse?
of Kinder eggs.
Moving on to talk about anime.
Anything
we're
other
gonna
than
talk-
that?
The next thing, which is Kono Danshi
Yeah.
Maho ga Oshigoto desu.
I'm really sad this one doesn't have a translation for the title, and I can't bother finding it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be.
So, the original creator created This Boy Can Fight Aliens and This Boy Caught a Merman.
It's just going to be called This Boy
Mega
Fell in Love
Nobu.
with Another Boy.
It's like it's part of the Kono Danshi series.
Yeah.
It's just like Shonen Ai, horrible art style. What the fuck am I watching? I'm not going to watch this. Things that got licensed by Sentai.
Wait, is this the thing that Pat put my name on? No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Should
something
be.
like this.
something like that.
But I think it was the first BakaMelting Jelly we ever did where Megane Boo was airing.
Oh my
And
god.
Where we discovered that, I'm burping right now,
Good.
that This Boy Can Fight Aliens and This Boy Caught a
Content.
Merman existed.
It's been 10 seasons.
10 seasons we've been doing this.
We.
That's settling for those of
Damn.
you who have been watching this since the start. 10.
Well done.
10 seasons.
Seriously.
You did it.
Good job, you. If you've watched every BakaMelting Jelly episode,
We have done some.
you tell us. And if you tell us whilst you're watching this video, then you're a liar because there's one that's not out yet.
Yeah.
We haven't made it yet though, so who knows what happens in that. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
it's so much fun. Go watch it.
I'm going to repeat what I said before, and it's almost like we don't want to talk about anime today. Every
Okay,
chance we've
moving
gone
on.
off topic.
People don't need an anime. They just want to hear us talk about whatever.
There's nothing coming out this season, guys. We're doing you a favour. We're giving
Can you imagine
something
if
to
we
watch.
did this in 3 parts and like the first part didn't involve anime at all and it was just us talking about what our favourite shaped keys are?
Oh, that's a good question, you know.
Well, we're just going down the list and
the
going.
correct answer
Yeah,
is anything
nonsense,
that's not
alright.
a keyblade.
Anyway, shall we move on? Because I don't know if there's much you wanted to say about This Boy Can Fight Aliens.
It's not the
This
name
boy
of
I'm
the
surprised.
show.
I think you should marathon all 4 of them. Someone.
Don't think I'm going to.
Did you finish Meganobu? You did, didn't you?
Me? I never started Megane.
You never started Meganobu.
watched it.
I finished Meganobu.
Yeah, I did too.
He had they had like a magic gun that shot glasses at people or something.
Because the reason that I never watched it is because every time you watched an episode, you were like, "This is the worst."
Right, it was.
I hate it.
There was one really good episode that I remember because it was about like some dead person spirit. That was good. The rest of it was pretty much unbearable. Yeah, it was ugly as hell. It was oddly satisfying, and I look back on it and I think that I'm glad I watched it.
You heard it
I'm
here
probably
first.
gonna
watch
watch
it.
BakaShift 100% Mega Nebu.
Yeah,
Review it.
how could I? Because oh man, that's what's great is that we did the first one of these, and we talked about Mega Nebu and I put glasses in everyone's faces. I'm going to do it again.
I'll
Ah.
hold very still.
Ha 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 ha! Look at it and go.
Do I look good in glasses?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just testing out the tracking.
Next show, way.
Next show. Durarara. Cross times 2. Ketsu.
Ketsu.
Now, is this the last one?
This is the last one.
Ever.
Right. So that means we can.
We can
well,
stop talking about it.
in future BakaMelting jellies, we will no longer have the section where we go. It's more Durarara
Yep.
Yay.
until they do X3 Katsu Curry edition.
It didn't seem like anyone wanted to put this on the list in the first place, and then
I don't
was
think
like,
any of
no,
us have
we've come this
watched
far.
it.
We've come this far. We're going to
I've come
mention
this
it
far.
again. But I have nothing to say about it because we.
We'll watch it eventually!
Yeah, we're gonna do a big long Oko celebration month of Durarara, I'm sure.
Yeah, because we like Durarara. It's just don't have much to say about season 3 of season 2 when we haven't started season 2 yet.
Yeah.
I need to
Hey.
rewatch season 1, I think, because
Yeah,
I watched.
I need to as well.
I watched
'cause I
the
need to
first
see if my
episode.
Blu-rays are broken.
That's true because I also have the same Blu-rays that may be broken, but I don't remember a thing that happens in season 1. So
Celti and Shinra were the best anime couple. Russian Sushi,
Simon, That was his name.
Simon. Yeah.
There was a head.
Shizuo.
It's a thing with a head.
Isaiah was best boy. And there were 3 children that took all the spotlight for far too much of the show.
And the internet.
And there was a girl with a scar on her neck.
Kida Masaomi. There we go.
And there
That's
was like
a
a
summation of... Sorry, what were you going to say, Pat?
I don't even remember. I can't remember the show at all.
We just summarised the first season of Durarara for y'all.
Spoilers. There was a
be
girl with a
glad.
scar on her neck.
It was good.
I'm going to move on, because there's something that I actually want to talk about that's next on the list.
Whee!
Because I'm up to episode 9 of the first season, and that is Snow
God, you
White
haven't
with the
even
red
finished
hair.
it, mate.
2.
What?
You haven't even finished it, mate.
2. Episode season 2. I haven't finished it because it took me ages to get around to watching it because it was on Viewster, and Viewster have a lot of adverts and no way for me to pay without getting a box of Naruto stuff. So
Nah, man. The Omakase box was full of Kuroko shit and Mamashibas.
no, and then they've got themed ones every 2 months now. So one of them is Kill la Kill and the next one is Naruto. So
Man, I should get the Naruto one. I wonder if it'll come with an Akatsuki cloak and I can be like me from 5 years ago again.
that's
6
the
years
dream.
ago.
That's
Fuck.
the dream. But yeah, that's besides the point. If you haven't seen Snow White with the red hair, it's amazing. It's so good. Bones are amazing. I love the couple of Shirayuki and Zen, and it's also wonderful. I just fucking love this show so much.
I'll have you know that from the mouth of Miss Signaligan Suin, this show is the best anime of 2015.
Wow.
That's very good.
Even Suin likes it. There you go.
It's more a case of Suin hates everything else.
Suin likes it the most this year. So
Is it better than Yona?
no,
You should have said Nona.
no.
There
I
we go.
missed out. I'm sorry. But no, I
It's
don't like it
okay.
more than Yona. There are quite a few things I actually like more that aired this year, but this one's really, really charming and really nice. And if you want some shoujo, there's a whole season of it out already, and then you can watch
Yeah,
season
boy.
2. And I'm really excited about season 2. So
I look forward to watching it. It
Does
will be
that-
soon. I'm going through everything that I've missed that I wanted to watch that's on Crunchyroll first because it's easier, and then I'll dance over everything else. I have watched Death Parade now though, and that was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I still need to watch Death Parade, and I still need to finish Lost and
oh my
Senki.
God.
So
Shout outs to the last arc of Death Parade. Desu Parade.
Desu
Death
Parade.
Parade.
Oh, it was proper good.
Don't spoil it. I'm gonna get there soon.
Spoilers is a
Hope I
parade.
can make it in time because I've still got to watch 3 series and make 2 videos for the end of the year before I go to
Yeah, boy.
Japan in 13 days.
You can do it.
Anyway, let's move on to the same thing again. Snow White with the red hair's getting an OVA. I just wanted to bring that
What's
up.
the OVA called?
Oh.
Kono
Nandemonai
page.
Kono page OVA. Nandemonai Takadamo no Kono page.
Yeah, you did it. It's an over. It comes with a volume of the manga. Are you going to buy the volume of the manga like you did with Yona?
I don't know,
No, I
because that
can't.
was very expensive, and the only reason I did it is because I wanted season 2 of Yona, and I thought that would help.
I've already got season 2 of this.
But I've
Fuck
already
the
got a
industry.
season 2 of this, so I don't know whether it's worth me importing a DVD that I can't even watch. Even though I did it with Yona.
You need to watch
I
it.
might
Just
do
look
it.
at it, man.
I might do it.
You might.
I don't know. It depends if I can afford it
You
or
might.
not, because I am going to Japan, which is going to be very
You
expensive.
you could buy it when you're in Japan.
When does it come out? January
5th.
I'm in Tokyo. I could go to Akihabara.
I could go to
Akihabara.
Akiba. Hey!
Or I could go
I could go to the manga shop.
I could go to Ikebukuro and go to Otome Road, and I might find a way. Depends
And you'll
if
be
I'm
like,
really poor. at that point.
Akagami no Shiroyuki Hime Nandemonai Takaragumo no Kono Peiji Onegaishimasu, and they'll be like, Dozo.
And I'd be like, Hooray! I did it! I spoke to a person in Japanese, because that is not something I'm intending to do.
How far are you going to make it without buying something? Like, I honestly feel like you'll buy something in the airport on your way out.
She will buy something in the airport.
Alright, day one is.
No, you'll buy
jet lag
something
day.
in the plane as soon as the plane sort of gets into
be in the-
Japanese air.
It'll be in the catalogue.
You'll be like, I'll have some ramen, please.
So,
It begins.
day one is jet lag day, and we will probably buy food that day, so.
That
But
counts.
day two is Pokemon Center day, so it will be, at the very most, 2 days.
As is day 3 and day 4 and day 5.
Oh man.
You'll see, I'm gonna vlog over there, so you'll see what I got up to. Should we move on?
Like, I'm
Let's-
Ebby and this is my Japan vlog, yeah!
Anyway,
move on?
I just posed then. Alright, the next thing that we're going to be talking about is a movie.
Yes.
And this is called Dokyusei. Dokyusei. And it is a shonen I don't want to say yaoi, because every time I say something's a yaoi, everyone's like, it's not a yaoi. So it's a shonen I.
It's the same, man.
Yeah.
And
I know
this
the plot
one
again.
I've heard ridiculously good things about. Like, ridiculously good things about from Sarah. I think Erin's
course.
mentioned
That
it.
doesn't surprise
like-
me.
Just
If
I've
it
heard good
involves
things.
boys what like other boys, then Sarah's read it.
It was probably Sarah. Like, 99%
Of course it's
sure
Sarah.
it was
She's
Sarah.
the yaoi queen of the community.
Maybe she can recommend me one that I'll actually like.
Maybe.
I've
So
got one you
this
might
is-
She
like.
recommended
my-
me one before.
This is
and
my
I never read it.
final
You've got
hope.
the... What about an adaptation of that Dojin? The Kai and Rei one.
That was adapted. It's called Beyblade. That's canon.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell the story about what Pat bought me at the Brigham
I
Boy?
think we have a few
I
times.
think so. You could tell it again.
Go
I'm
on.
going to tell it again.
Yeah, you probably you
'cause-
haven't told the story of what Talia bought you at Kitty.
Yes.
Right, we're going to talk about dojins for a second then.
Hey.
It's relevant.
So,
Oh, I've got one of the two.
wait. I might
I've got
see
some
if I can
dojins
find them
I can
really
share.
quick. Hold on.
Are we all just
Hold on.
leaving?
Yes, I think we are all just leaving.
Where are you? I'm back. Did I get back first? I think I did.
I'm back. The shift.
Ebby, get back.
Alright, I've got my dojins. Have you got your dojins?
I've got my dojo.
I've got 3 dojins.
I assume yours is yaoi as well.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
Right, Ebby is back.
This is
Couldn't find the
Dojin
one that
sharing
Thalia
time.
bought me.
Can this just
I
be
couldn't
the
find one
video?
Thalia bought me on short notice. But the story of the dojin is that Pat went into the Brigham By at Amacon.
When I was in London. Video coming
Well,
soon.
when you were in Nottingham.
Oh, London.
Video coming soon. 10
Well, I went to
months
Walton
later.
on Thames.
And he went into the Brigham By, and he came out and said, Ebby, I bought you a present. And I was like, okay, what's this going to be?
You had, you,
He
you
then
had these
handed
high
me-
hopes.
This, which is a Rei and Kai Beyblade Dojin. And, look, they're like,
You
making
were
out
way
and stuff.
more excited about this than I thought you would ever be.
Legitimately
I
really
assume
excited.
you're not. Do I need to censor the screen
No,
right now?
because this is
Okay.
not an 18 plus dojin. The one that
Okay.
Thalia bought me is very much an 18 plus dojin.
Yeah.
Shout out Kogi XGG.
No, it was Surumaru.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Oh, no Kogi.
No
Oh, if it was
Kogi.
Kogi, she would have fucking kept it.
Anyway, after Pat handed me this, he then showed me another dojin that he bought for himself, which was a Persona 4 dojin.
I have that right here. It's a Yosuke and Yu Narakami. And it is 18 plus. So
Yeah, I
can't
was
show
going
you
to say, I'm pretty
anything.
sure that one's 18 plus, so you might not want to show
Here's
too
the
much.
one safe page. And that's all. But I've bought more Dojins since then.
Oh my god, Pat.
Well, you know when you have those nights
Okay,
and you're just
now-
on eBay and you just buy a high Q
Yeah.
one and then a free one as well.
No, don't buy free dojins, no.
It's a
And
bit of
now
a...
here's,
it's Makoto
here's
and
my
Haru.
story, right? That you two do not know about.
Okay, this is a
So-
new story.
One day, I'm sitting at home as I do. I may have been sitting right there, I may have been sitting right here. I would have been sitting in this chair because this chair is new, but still. I was in my room. I heard a knock, knock, knock upon my door. I went downstairs. It was the postman.
It was the Dojin man!
Stuff for me. And he handed me a package. It was sort of a jiffy bag, large, thick envelope. I was like, have they mixed up my order? I don't remember ordering anything like this. I opened up the package, and I opened this, which is a Legend of the Galactic Heroes Doujin. Very yaoi. And I was like, okay, this is way too much of a coincidence that this is a thing I like for it to be an accident. And so I was like, it's clear that Suin has purchased me yaoi. And Suin knew my address from way back when, and she just sent me yaoi. She spent a whopping 400 yen on me. And I was just like...
That's amazing.
Hold on. We still don't know, do you like it?
It's pretty good. It's not like super dickery, and the art is so fluffy that I could barely figure out that it was Legend of Galactic Heroes until I proper looked into it, because you can barely recognise them. And they've got big hands, as you expect, but there you go. Eyes Blau 5. There's 4 other ones I should collect, but that's my doujin that I received. And as soon as I figured it out, I was just like, this is your doing, isn't it? And linked her to the Mandarake page that she obviously purchased it from, because I found it on there. But there we go. That's how we talk about Dokusei, by giving our yaoi stories.
Yep. I wish I could show you my Token Rambu one that's all you bought
It
me.
looks pretty, right? The PV of this, it looks all different looking, and it's got colours that are quite subtle, and it's a yaoi thing that is shonen ai, and it's a music thing, chorus festival, Dokusei.
I don't think
I
this is
hope
going to be
it's
the
good.
last time we're talking about Jujins.
I think next
I don't know,
season
man.
I'll probably tell the Beyblade Dojin story again, to be honest. 'Cause
Yeah.
And
I might
again
have told
and
that
again
like
and
3
again.
times by now, so...
Well, now Beyblade's up on
Mine was
Crunchyroll in
OG.
America.
What?
Beyblade's up on Crunchyroll
Beyblade.
in America.
Let me just say, I'm very bitter about that because we can't do it for Rocco.
Unless you go
Yeah.
to the
And
US.
someone was like, why don't you just buy the DVDs? And I'm like, I have the DVDs. Do you not know me? Do you
Do
know
you not
who
know
I
who I
am?
am? Well, you don't
There's a
have
difference
to freaking-
between, like, how you watch things. Like, I'll sit down and watch, like, a movie on normal television just because it's on television. But
Yeah.
if it's on Crunchyroll, I'll watch it because it's just so much easier to do than standing up and going over to
Especially
the physical
considering-
edition and...
You only get 4 episodes per volume of Beyblade
Yeah.
on those copies. And also,
It's
So
like
they
25
only
Yeah,
episodes!
released,
You have to get
Boys
up
up.
like 5 times or something.
they only released up to episode 40.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's horrible.
Whereas
man.
Crunchyroll
It's very
probably
bad.
has V-Force and everything.
No.
No?
I know they have all
They
the
don't- they
Metal
don't- they-
Masters that I haven't watched.
Yeah,
so.
they've got bloody Bay Wheel.
Yeah,
They
Bay
have Bay
Wheels.
Wheels. I can't watch Bay Wheels. Don't you feel bad for me?
I think you can legally watch Bay Wheels on YouTube, from what I
I
remember.
think such a shame they don't have Bay Warriors yet. They're just missing out on that market.
Dude, Bay Warriors
good old
sounded
Bay
like it
Wheels.
was actually going to be good. They
Now,
fooled
it
me.
sounds like we're wrapping up, but
I
we do
can-
have something, one thing left to talk
Alright.
about.
It
I
is
just
sounding
wanna
like we're
mention
wrapping
this.
up for the entire video.
Right,
Yeah,
we've been
man.
talking for 34 minutes now, apparently. But
I would say, I wonder how long this video would be if I chopped out all the bits that weren't relevant to the shows that we're bringing up.
not very long. This is just a friendly chat because we're doing you a
Yeah.
favour. We're
We-
giving you something to watch when there is a drought. So
We're just friends who like getting together and
There is a
having
drought.
chat.
Quick, I must wet my whistle.
right,
Would you believe there's
Last
another
thing.
video to watch after this one?
I know.
Yeah, man, with
Yeah.
even more banter.
Bants, mate, bants. Right. Moving on to the last thing on this list is something I never thought I would ever say. Kizumonogatari Teketsuhen.
Is this the end?
They are actually releasing, apparently, Kizumonogatari. I want to just point out, Kizumonogatari was announced when I was still at university.
What was the actual year?
2010?
Was it announced like right after? Like it was announced before Nisamono, wasn't
Yes, yes it was.
it? Like after Bakemono, before Nijiiro.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the first novel, isn't it?
I think it's a prequel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's it's the first thing set, but I'm not sure if it was actually the first novel that came out. Can't be bothered to look it up. I'm sure you'll all tell me.
True fact.
Alan, I think you'll find that it's set right in between the aura, but not before the season of Monogatari. That's my impression.
Now, this got its confirmation. I'm not sure. I don't believe it until it's actually been seen by people. Until the day that people have walked out of the cinema and said, yeah, there was a movie in that room. Until that happens, I will not believe that it's out. And even if it is,
Well, even that sentence
I'm
is
not excited in the slightest. The sheer amount of Monogatari has sort of soured my love of it, because even though Monogatari second season had some amazing stuff in it, that's the last thing I've watched, and I haven't watched anything that came since. I might wait until they're finished, because the Monogatari thing we talked about last time, I believe was the start of the last arc. So once it's all adapted, I might take a bite out of the rest of it.
That might be when I eventually pick up second season again.
You know what would be amazing, yeah? Is if after it's all out, they do some fucking massive truck-off box set that's just all of it in a really lovely case.
Would you buy it?
Yeah?
Is that the thing that you like that Akiyuki Shimbo done did?
Kinda.
I thought his name was Akiyuki Shitbro.
Shit, bro. No, he gets a free pass because he's actually made the movie that he's been promising for the past 5 years.
I will say that I like the Kaiki arc and the time travel arc from Monogatari second season more than I like Madoka. So I would say that is what I like of his the most.
Controversial.
I don't know. Those are very, very, very popular arcs. So
I haven't watched any of second season. I think at this point, I've talked about this before. I didn't like Nijiiro at all. Really made me feel uncomfortable, and I've just been like, I guess I'll pick it up again one day.
I think the problem with second season... Have you seen... I assume you've seen, what was it, Nekomonogatari, the first one, that they released in between Nijiiro and second season. The problem is, right, the start of second season is like the Hanakawa and Senjogahara, take showers together arc.
Great, why haven't I watched this
right at the
sooner?
start of the series, and so people just start it and they're just... Yeah, pretty much. And that's at the start of the series, and it's like, okay then. And then right after that, it gets fucking pro. Though there is an arc about... I think there's another arc about frickin' Nadeko, and it's like, fuck off.
Great.
Fuck off, Nadeko.
Everybody's favourite.
Yeah.
So, there we go. We've officially talked about Kizumonogatari, which I never thought we would do. I thought I would be dead before that film happened. So.
And it's not just one film now, it's several. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if it's 2, I'm not sure if it's 5, but...
Actually, I thought I would die before I saw this movie came out. I've still got time, because... it's still over a month away, and who knows if that's even true.
Mm-hmm. But the PV looked really, really, really nice. Animation-wise. Definitely a step up from the series.
I just had I'm sorry, Abby, I had a bad thought of how you might die, and I was just thinking when you're in Japan, you just get crushed to death by a pile of doujins. Just a way to go.
If it's nothing to do with flying, I'd be fine dying that way. I think that's okay.
Nah, there will be a lorry, right, of Kizumonogatari pre-release Blu-rays, and they fall on you, and then they'll go, it turns out you died as you saw it. Da-da-da.
And that is my legacy. That will be my legacy, I'm sure. Anyway.
She died as she lived, waiting for Kizumonogatari to get off of her.
Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up because this has been way too long.
We are getting silly.
We talked about 9 things in 40 minutes.
I have been Ebby. Joining me as always has been Alan.
Yay!
And Pat.
Woo!
And the Yowies.
Don't forget to watch us play Amnesia. Don't forget. Okay, right. Thank you for watching. Take care.
Watch part 2. It's out tomorrow.
Thing on Pat's channel.
My channel.
Bye.
Video's got there. Bye!